back up, because this is not where he wants to be for the next 4 minutes.
Well, he did try for a moment, but it's so difficult to get the leg up there and then be able to get enough angle to push himself off and create some space. His head pops up there, and it doesn't look any better than it looked in the previous round, does it? Vitaly Bigdash now with the bit between his teeth. And that was a very damaging elbow across the head. And Nsang felt that, and this could be the beginning of the end. Yuki Shimada moves round so that he can get a good view of things. 3:39 left in the fourth. So durable though, isn't he? Just when you think he's ripe for the taking, the Burmese Python shows us his strength.
To take a fight of this magnitude on such short notice definitely displays the heart of Nsang, but he is just taking a beating on the ground here from Bigdash. Big knees to the body.
And then to the temple, and then upstairs with the punches. Nsang on his feet, and he has enough about him to try and go for the trip, but it wasn't executed well enough. Indeed, it's Bigdash who gets it. 3 minutes left in this round now.
The only good thing about this position for Nsang is that he's near his corner, so he can hear the instruction of his coaches very clearly, and he's actually abiding by a lot of what they're saying.
He's got Bigdash's left arm pretty much under control. Sorry, right arm, but it's the left that's doing the damage.
But I think that's Bigdash's doing. He's just using his shoulder to pin Nsang into that position so he can drop bombs with both sides now.
Yeah, sure enough, Mitch, you're right, because he released it with some ease and dug in that punch with the right hand to the side of the body. Halfway through, just over this fourth round.
Oh, nice sweep there from Nsang got the butterfly hook and was able to use it to stand back up, but just gets manhandled back down to the ground.
It's clear who has the strength at close quarters, isn't it? Vitaly Bigdash, such a strong man. It's looking like a real struggle now from the fighter from Myanmar.
But Nsang's got a very good guard. He's got a very active guard, and he's using it very well. So once he gets the hooks in, so he releases the full guard position, the closed guard that he's got, he's able to use his legs quite well to create positions that are a little bit better for him, to create a scramble to possibly get back up to his feet.
Those distracting punches to the left side of Nsang's body, hoping that the arm will come down to block them so that Vitaly can then switch up to the head and do even more damage there. 1:26 left in the fourth. It's looking like Nsang needs something very special, something like a knockout if he's going to win this.
Bring your head back to your face. There you go. You can take a right hook in there too,
As you said, Mitch, he's getting instruction from his corner, but how much good is it doing him? So dominant is Vitaly Bigdash.
You know, it helps a lot to hear that encouragement from your corner, but there's nothing he can do. Bigdash is so strong in the top position that he's just holding him there, and he's just dropping big bombs.
He's just working and working and landing and punishing. That's the mark of the world middleweight champion. Let's hope we don't have to wait 13 months to see him again. Same could be said for Nsang, but how injury-free can he remain?
30 seconds left.
No grubs.
It looks like the injuries are just superficial damages to the face. He seems to be moving quite well, fine. He's just being out-powered here. He's just being out-grappled because the bigger, stronger man, Bigdash, is holding him down and, you know, just beating him up.
Just digging in those punches with the right hand, but here we go.
See, he's still got a very active guard. He's still threatening submissions. He's trying for sweeps. He's doing very well off his back, but he's just getting out-muscled.
He's got an awful lot about him, hasn't he, Nsang? But his big chance is going to come at the start of this fifth round when they're in the stand-up, because when they go to the deck, Bigdash just is in charge.
Since the high kick, it's just been more of the same. Rich, what do you have?
Well, I'll tell you, Bigdash has extended his lead so much that I believe that Aung is going to have to finish the fight in order to win this thing. I don't think he can win it by decision at this point in time. And I believe that it would be smart for him to stay off of his back because of all the blood. It makes him very slippery, and no matter how active his guard is, it's going to be very difficult to land a submission. So if I were in his corner, stay up on my feet, or if I'm going to hit the ground, make sure I end up on top. Otherwise, this fight is going to end up being Bigdash's in 5 minutes.
5 minutes separates Vitaly Bigdash from having that middleweight championship belt strapped around his waist again, unless, as Rich Franklin has just said, Aung Nsang does something very special, and that surely has to come in the shape of a knockout or a submission. As we said, the best chance comes now. Every round starts on its feet. Once we go down to the mat, you have to fancy that Bigdash will take control again. Crucial 5 minutes for Aung Nsang, and these early moments are going to be surely the most important. They touch gloves in center cage. The final round of this one championship middleweight world title fight.
And that is a grin of a...
Oh! He got caught throwing that right hand and stumbled.
Big kicks thrown by Vitaly Bigdash again.
This really is the moment where the Burmese fighter has to do something special. But Bigdash knows that, and he's not going to dive in. There's no reason for him to.
Very relaxed, big, nice composure shown by Bigdash, who's throwing some heavy heat with those legs, though. Each thought is just a thunderous shot. Even when Aung Nsang is able to block it, you can just hear the thud.
Must be tempting, Mitch, for Bigdash to unleash big bombs in the stand-up, but realistically, he probably wants to get Aung Nsang back down on the mat where he's been in so much control.
Yeah, but he's only going to win a decision that way. You know, Aung La's doing too good a job keeping the full guard, keeping control, and just taking damage. I think Bigdash wants to get the finish here. He wants to get a knockout. And that's what he's looking for right now by throwing some of these heavy shots with his kicks.
Therein lies the risk, though. He provides an opportunity for Aung Nsang to perhaps get back with one enormous blow. He's got that ability, hasn't he? Got TKOs to his name, 7 of them.
Aung La still in this fight, though, nice and just moving nice and well, back and forth on his feet. Bigdash is picking his shots, throwing just one shot at a time, not really putting any combinations together. He's not throwing hands and then the kicks. He's just kind of throwing these big kicks by themselves. And a veteran like Aung La, it's going to be hard to catch him like that. He caught him in the third round, this third round, with that big left kick because he was putting it together with other shots. Here he is back onto the ground.
There's the trip with 2:50 left in this final round. You have to feel that if Bigdash can just maintain this position, he can coast to victory. His 8-0 record would become 9-0 and he would retain that belt. But you made that point, Mitch. He'd love to end it in spectacular fashion.
I don't think Bigdash is a guy that wants to coast to victory. I think he's always
quite sure you're right.
for the victory. I don't think, I think he wants to put a punctuation on his title defense here. His first one, they say you're not a champion until you defend your belt. And he's doing a great job of it here right now. He's out. His game plan is working perfectly against Aung Nsang.
More of the same. Down come the elbows and the forearms from that very potent left arm. Entering the final 2 minutes of this contest.
2 minutes left.
You're watching one of the most powerful men on the One Championship roster, pound for pound. Vitaly Bigdash doing the business. That time, the right elbow.
The kicks of Bigdash on the feet and the elbows on the ground have been the story of this fight. Just doing significant damage to Aung Nsang on the ground here.
Tremendously well conditioned.
He's using the cage to try to get back up. But look at the way Bigdash pulls the hand away, pivots Aung La away from the cage so he's not able to walk back up.
Looking for the up kick there, the heel in the face, but Bigdash was more than able to back off and out of range. Comes down with that thudding right hand to the side of the face. About to enter the final minute of this 25-minute contest.
1 minute
And Rich Franklin said that Aung Nsang needed to do something special, and by that we need a knockout or a submission win. He has to stop Bigdash surely now if he's to get that belt. 40 seconds left. And it's hard to see how the Burmese Python can reverse this position in the time that he has and do anything significant. But another absolutely formidable exhibition of powerful mixed martial arts from this strong, strong man. 4 KOs, 4 submissions on his record in that unbeaten 8-0 record. Looks like we're going to add his first decision victory as he moves towards retaining his world middleweight crown. As you'd expect, honor and respect in the cage, but just visibly, you can see how this fight has gone. Vitaly Bigdash gets to his feet. Aung and Nsang stays in a seated position and looks a very marked man.
Like I said, on the feet, these kicks have been the story. Just landing some punishing shots. In the clinch, he was able to control, land big short strikes, a little bit of dirty boxing, and then on the ground, where the majority of the second half of this fight took place, just punishing Nsang with those short elbows and controlling the ground game.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of intense battle, we turn now to our judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored in favor for your winner by unanimous decision, and still one middleweight world champion, Vitaly Bigdash!
Vitaly Bigdash improves his record to 9-0 and retains his 1 championship world middleweight title. That strap will be put round his waist. And next time we see him, he'll be defending that belt once again. Winner by unanimous decision.